Hey ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. As always, it is Nick here, back with your daily crypto news and analysis. And today we're going to be talking about Alchemy Pay. As you guys are probably all aware, I have been, talking about Alchemy Pay for a fairly long time. And I truly do think that with all of the retail adoption of crypto taking place and the future of crypto, I do think that Alchemy Pay definitely offers a very good wide variety of use cases for the retail individual to really kind of bridge the gap between, just the traditional world to crypto. And we're going to be talking about that. So sit back, relax, and before we fully jump on into this video, I just want to ask you guys to please leave a like on this video. It does help the channel grow immensely, and I do greatly appreciate it. Now, overall, we are watching Bitcoin closely. I've been addressing this in my past couple videos. I'm just watching dominance right now personally. I want to see a spike in dominance. I want to see Bitcoin kind of go on that next major ride to reclaim the next major demand zone, which is around, like I said, for a very long time now, 53.5K to about 56K. I think the extended bull run that we've been watching for is pretty much coming to fruition right now. But I am watching a lot of these small gems. Like, for example, Alchemy Pay, in my mind, is still very well a gem in the making. I know that I talked to you guys about this a lot. This has been listed on some major exchanges already. We know it's on Coinbase. I think that this has a ton of upside potential. Now, I've always said that the one thing that is always a call for concern with a lot of these projects, for example, Alchemy Pay also struggles from this, is one specific thing, and that is tokenomics. I want to see a little bit more transparency with tokenomics, but besides that, I really can't find any big flaws within Alchemy Pay. I just want to see a strong price action back above 10 cents. I think that we will see that. In terms of the holders tab, you can pretty much see the holders tab here. Now, yes, there is some tokenomics down here, but it doesn't really give us any insight on that. You can see the holders address, though. A lot of individuals are accumulating this asset, most likely because it has not popped yet, and it's still at almost bare bottom levels. We're going to be addressing that and talking about that now. So I have been watching the overall price chart for a fairly long time, as you guys probably could tell from this chart here. Now, we have been riding the 702 for a little bit of time, which is about at 5.5 cents. We have bounced off of that significantly, as you guys do see, going all the way back to December 20th. And I'm waiting for us to reclaim the 618 for a breakout to really kind of be confirmed. Now, of course, that is above about almost 6.5 cents, like 6.7. But I really want us to gain a lot more momentum than just kind of breaking above that. I want to see us back over 10 cents, which will essentially be the 382, which is nothing too significant in terms of a Fibonacci level. I just want us back over that next major stepping stone of resistance. So overall, I think that we have a little bit of ways to go. The RSI has been picking up since around, I would say since around the 28th. It hasn't been too crazy, but it has been slow growth. Diminished volume still as the price is increasing, so I will play with caution still currently, because we could come down and retest that major support zone down here at about like 6 cents, almost exact. But overall, I think that we're in a nice accumulation channel. It's also the accumulation channel that we've been in since pretty much forever. I mean, this is going all the way back to September. So, and we do see the next major breakout event happened pretty much back in November, when we pretty much outstretched to about 12 cents. Of course, the RSI was extremely overbought there. Right now, we're almost at the mid-tier level, almost at 50 exact. So I'm watching this chart closely. I do want us back over some key levels, like I've said. But overall, I definitely am focused on the fundamentals here as well, because I do suspect that we will have an incredible year. Now, I'm not saying that just because Alchemy Pay has said that themselves. They say 2021 has been a year of significant milestones for our global business expansion, ecosystem growth, exchange listings, and more. If you thought Alchemy Pay had a fantastic 2021, sit tight for an even more exciting ride in 2022. Here's to a prosperous new year. Now, of course, I feel like I should be transparent here. I am not being paid at all by any projects on this channel. I am not that type of individual. I do not get paid to talk about any of these projects. I just think that Alchemy Pay is pretty much well positioned to disrupt a lot of these major markets in crypto, specifically the retail demand for example, credit cards and stuff, which we are seeing come to fruition. Now, Also, we know there's still some major exchanges left to be listing Alchemy, specifically Binance. We do see here ACH, Binance have listed 3 blogs together under ACH price on site, the last blog at the bottom. And we do see this is going all the way back to 2020. And of course, here is the bottom one, Binance Pay borderless crypto payments. Now, we're actually going to be talking about this. We're going to be addressing why this is fairly large, but also, of course, I do think that we will see a Binance listing essentially very soon. But we have been seeing a lot of other updates as well. For an example, this is from December 28th. Alchemy Pay CEO speaks at U.S. trade mission in Singapore and demonstrates broadening acceptance of crypto. Specifically, we do see down here, guests were introduced to several investment strategies in 15-minute periods. Nowadays, blockchain-based strategies include venture capitals, hedge funds, and tokenization, to name a few. After a successful event, the closing speech was given by Alchemy Pay CEO John Tan on behalf of the recently formed Blockchain Infrastructure Alliance. Now, a lot of this, in my mind, will lead us back to the adoption of crypto in general, but, they are more so talking about tokenization. They're talking about NFTs. They're talking about stuff like that. Even blockchain gaming has been a key driver of interest, and of course, they are mentioning Mark Zuckerberg's recent pivot to the metaverse, bringing another wave of investment to the crypto space, where the metaverse concept has been in development for a long time. But more so, I think that when we're talking about a lot of the adoption, I think that mainstream adoption from a retail perspective is not here yet. But I do think that we will get to that point very soon. I think that from Alchemy Pay's situation that they're currently in, it's more so broadening the horizon of accepting crypto, being able to pay with crypto and accept crypto in general. We even see here, during his address, Tan highlighted the progress he had seen over the past 18 months and the BIA's ability to create a cohesive, connected infrastructure for the blockchain industry. And then, of course, he later remarked on the forward-thinking nature of the organizers and the significance of the event. We're very happy to see the positive approach that the U.S. Department of Commerce is showing the industry with this event here. This trade mission shows the high level of interest from investors for crypto and for all forms of digital assets. In my mind, I still think that there's going to be a lot of growth for not capital, but for crypto in general. But also, I think that crypto is just very early right now in terms of the adoption standpoint. There's only 200 million users of crypto right now currently. And, in terms of Alchemy Pay's position, we know that 5 months ago we seen this article posted. Alchemy Pay to roll out virtual cryptocurrency cards in collaboration with MasterCard. Now, this was set to be released pretty much sometime in 2021. We do see, according to our sources, MasterCard and Visa have made many efforts to join the crypto industry as top players. In an early report, our sources estimate a total of 1 billion plus crypto transactions by Visa alone from January to June 2021. Now, I know that this was, set, we do see here, accordingly, the hybrid firm plans to start using the cards from 2021 ending or early 2022. I suspect that we could see this come to fruition. I think that this announcement is probably going to be made public very soon, if anything. And in terms of these card launches, I do think that this is a significant partnership. And of course, you can pretty much see the background on Alchemy Pay here. But I think that this is going to be very interesting, especially in terms of the amount of volume that this will generate on Alchemy Pay. And I think that when we're talking about credit cards for crypto, we know that they are in demand. We know that, Coinbase has released theirs, Uphold has released theirs. There's many exchanges that are trying to release them. And we know that Binance is in the game for that as well. We're going to be talking about Binance here shortly as well. So stay tuned for that. But we just here notice some updates on Alchemy Pay's website. In fact, here is the payment updates. Today that bridge is available to millions of consumers through e-commerce shops, e-commerce platforms with thousands of merchants. Alchemy Pay enables both fiat and crypto in one payment system. And of course, when we're talking about the retail, individuals for mass adoption, what better way than to get into e-commerce? I think that e-commerce is incredible for, retail demand. And of course, you do see here which channels are you interested in. You can pretty much see all of those major channels as well here listed. There's a few names here that are fairly significant. We do see some bank names. We know Paytm has many partnerships with a lot of other crypto, assets, but we also see Visa there, Master, and there's a ton of other ones. So I think that this is very interesting. And when we're talking about the retail scene, e-commerce shops and e-commerce platforms are the perfect market to go after for retail individuals, and I think that this is great to see. Now, we've also seen some updates with Avalanche adding fiat payments via Alchemy Pay integration. again, when we're talking about the growth here, it is very significant. I think that Alchemy Pay will essentially have a partnership with nearly every crypto, or I should say major crypto asset out there, to really kind of offer that next major support layer for being able to pay in Alchemy Pay's public native token AVAX for payments and stuff like that. We do see here Avalanche has also announced that they will be joining Alchemy Pay as a founding member of the Blockchain Infrastructure Alliance as well, and it kind of gives you a breakdown of what Avalanche is. But we do see here the integration with Alchemy Pay aids Avalanche developers because it enables application hosted in the Avalanche protocol to onboard users via direct fiat on-ramps for traditional payment platforms with the likes of Visa, MasterCard, PayPal, and multiple local payment channels around the world. So these are incredible updates, and yeah, I mean, we have a little bit of a tweet here that kind of focuses on the importance here. It has a global reach of more than 2 million merchants through partnerships with mainstream payment and e-commerce platforms such as Shopify, Arcadia, and QF Pay, which again, 2 million merchants, that's pretty significant. And we do see the payment network currently supports use in 65 countries and has more than 300 payment channels. This is something significant to think about and really kind of address when you're looking at the price right now. Over the past month, Alchemy Pay has integrated a number of leading cryptos onto the global, crypto fiat network, including Matic, TRX, and Neo. And there's so many more, guys. It's crazy. So I definitely think that this is great to see, and we even see the rise of Avalanche in the past few months has been impressive, with the total value locked going from less than $1 billion in USD in August to $12 billion plus. So we know Avalanche is being utilized. We know Avalanche will bring a ton of volume onto the Alchemy Pay network as well, and I'm very excited for this. Now, let's talk about the Binance Pay merchant integration. So this is a fairly large update. I've talked to you guys about this in the past. This goes back to August 3rd. Now, the reason why I want to talk to you guys about this is because not only is this a fairly large partnership, but it really kind of leads us back to the idea on when is Binance going to list Alchemy Pay, because it's going to happen eventually at some point in time. It's inevitable. We do see Alchemy Pay's partnership with Binance for the Binance Pay wallet significantly expands the practical backbone applications we build between crypto and fiat worlds. And we even see our Alchemy Pay, currently, when we started, the total value of the cryptocurrency market was less than 1/10 of the percent of what it is today. Electronic payments outside of the $80 trillion fiat economy were virtually unknown to the world. So they are essentially disrupting an $80 trillion economy. I think that virtual assets could help move a ton of that money, as well as kind of bridge it as well. So they are essentially going to be the bridge for an $80 trillion fiat economy to really kind of bridge it to crypto. This is going to be the next major backbone layer for that market. And we do see here, supported by Alchemy Pay's fiat crypto integration, Binance Pay is available for both peer-to-peer payments and merchant-based transactions. Users and merchants can also choose their preferred options for paying and getting paid with 40+ supported cryptocurrencies. And we know that when we're talking about payments, we know that we live in a world where individuals want to have a contactless payment option. And we do see up here, Binance Pay is a contactless, borderless, and secure user-to-user cryptocurrency payment feature on the Binance app. And the very significant thing about this is that this is a fairly large overall, pretty much payment gateway. In terms of the uses and all of that, we do see 40+ cryptocurrencies to choose from, lightning fast payments, set your payment preferences, and we know that you can pretty much, utilize this on a ton of merchant websites, including Travala, Crypto Refills, Uquid, Coinsbee, and so many more. Guys, I'm just very excited for this because when we're looking at how large this is, there's 60 million merchants worldwide that you could utilize this on. And this is truly the bridge between the retail individuals and crypto. And I think that this is going to be very significant at scale. And Alchemy Pay, in my mind, is very, very cheap for what it is trying to really kind of disrupt. Yeah, I think that we're fairly new still to Alchemy Pay. And I know that Alchemy Pay is still a newer company. I do want to see more transparency. But overall, I am very stoked to see the future for Alchemy Pay. So with that in mind, I hope that you all enjoyed this video. If you guys did, definitely leave a like, subscribe, turn notifications on if you guys don't want free content. You guys are more than welcome to follow me on Twitter and join the free Discord down in the description below. As always, I hope that you all have a beautiful day or beautiful night wherever you guys are in this beautiful world. It's been Nick. Peace out, guys.